Chie mimi. Hiyo mniwachie. Kazi ya kuchunga rais mimi niko hapo. Hiyo watu wakijaribu kukaribia State House nimeweka mitego kila njia wanaweza pitia, hakuna pahali wanaweza pitia. Kwa hivyo nyinyi msikuwe na wasiwasi. Kwa hivyo mimi nataka niseme asanti kwa ile maombi mlitupatia.
Welcome back to Havana Media. My name is Boniface Owino, and as usual, I'm going to be your host for today. There is something that I've realized with life, that sometimes circumstances changes when situation necessitates to survival. I repeat, I've realized something with life, that situation changes when circumstances necessitate to survival. Why am I saying this? I'm saying this because what happened today, the names or what the president have done today by nominating the new CSS who are waiting to be vetted at the parliament by the MPs at the parliament is saying something else. And I've really reflected with what the president was talking about back in 2022-2023, immediately when he entered into the office. There are a lot of things that he said. He criticized the opposition by saying that he will not allow the opposition to come into the government with him, to come into an agreement. In short, he was trying to say that hakutakuwa na handshake, hakutakuwa na nusu mkate. And I also remember GACHAGUA saying that ameweka mtego kila mahali to come close to the president, because RAILA coming close to the president will cause a lot of problems and a lot of chaos within the government, and they will not do things as they're supposed to do.
Waliletea fujo Moi mpaka wakapata cooperation. Wakakuja wakasumbua Kibaki mpaka wakachukua nusu mkate. Wamekuja wakazungusha Uhuru hapo mpaka wakaenda na handshake, program yetu ikapotea, BBI ikaendelea, tukazama, tukaingia kwa madeni. Sasa mimi nimewaambia, hii serikali hii, mimi nawaambia hii serikali ni ya mahasla. Hakuna nusu mkate, hakuna handshake, hakuna hiyo borojo. Hawa wananchi walimaliza kazi ya viongozi tarehe 9 mwezi wa 8, wakagawa viti yote. Viti ya viongozi ilimalizika tarehe 9 mwezi wa 8. Wale wakupata MCA walipata. Wale wakupata bunge, wale wakupata sijui governor, wale wakupata rais, imeisha. Ama kuna kiti mulibakisha? Si viti mulimaliza, muligawa ikaisha. Sasa ile kazi imebakia ni kazi ya hawa wananchi. Tujenge barabara, tujenge soko, tupange mambo ya matibabu, tupange mambo ya biashara, tupange mambo ya kilimo, tuondoe njaa. Hiyo ndio kazi imebaki.
Chie mimi. Hiyo mniwachie. Kazi ya kuchunga rais mimi niko hapo. Hiyo watu wakijaribu kukaribia State House nimeweka mitego kila njia wanaweza pitia, hakuna pahali wanaweza pitia. Kwa hivyo nyinyi msikuwe na wasiwasi. Kwa hivyo mimi nataka niseme asanti kwa ile maombi mlitupatia.
Nasema na nikakuhakikishia kwa bunge tuko tayari kwa mazungumzo ya IBC na yale mambo mengine yote yanawahusu wa Kenya wa kawaida. Lakini mambo ya nusu mkate na mambo ya handshake, rais ukiwa hapa, mimi nilisema juzi pale Limuru, wewe na Rigiji naibu wako mulipewa mkate ukiwa mzima kwa kura za wananchi wa Gachie na wa Kenya.
Na tumewaambia ile vitisho walikuwa naye ati ndio wapate serikali nusu mkate haitafanyika tena. Haiwezekani. Sijui kama tunaelewana. Na hawa watu nitawakalia ngumu. Bana. Bana. Ama namna gani? Si ndio? Kwani mtu ambaye anataka kuharibu biashara ya mwingine anapembelezwa? Bana. Nitawakalia ngumu sana hiyo watu wa kweli. Sijui kama tumeelewana jameni. Neguo. Na tunaiguithania. Tunakubaliana. Hiyo ndio barabara. Si kila mtu afanye biashara jameni. Sisi tung'ang'ane, tutafutie hawa vijana ajira, tupange biashara, tupange uchumi.
As a believer in the rule of law and as a believer in running an accountable government, our position is that we should never be in the position that this country was put by the handshake, where there is no distinction between government and the opposition. Once you compromise accountability and oversight, you are in for a lot of trouble.
Now, there is something that now I want us to discuss. According to the list that have just been read today, we have got 4 nominees that are coming from ODM party. We have got Ali Hassan Joho, we have got John Mbadi, we have got Opiyo Wandayi, and lastly we have got Wycliffe Ambetsi Oparanya. Now, I have a question to ask. What is the position of Ali Hassan Joho within the government, within the ODM party? What is the function of John Mbadi in ODM party? And what is the function of Wycliffe Ambetsi Oparanya in ODM party? All of these people have good positions. Number one, we have got Opiyo Wandayi is the minority leader in the parliament. Minority leader, we know that he comes from ODM. We have got John Mbadi. John Mbadi is the chairman of ODM party. We have got Ali Hassan Joho. Ali Hassan Joho is the vice party leader. He is the second after Raila Amolo Odinga. Same as Wycliffe Ambetsi Oparanya. So there was this question, there was this thing that suppose Raila Amolo Odinga goes to the AU, the person that was supposed to take over, the people that were supposed to take control of ODM party were Ali Hassan Joho together with Wycliffe Ambetsi Oparanya. So there was this argument that between Ali Hassan Joho and Wycliffe Ambetsi Oparanya, who will represent ODM coming 2027 to vie for the presidency? That was the question. And I remember Ali Hassan Joho saying that the next government will come from ODM party. So what has happened? What is it that now have changed? What has changed the scenario that now we're finding that Ali Hassan Joho together with Wycliffe Oparanya are in the government of William Samoei Ruto? Now, just the other day, this thing have really opened our eyes. Just the other day, we have Raila Amolo Odinga, when he was in Dubai, he said that he is ready to forego this issue of AUC for the sake of Kenya. So it means that there was possibility of Raila Amolo Odinga quitting AUC position to come back to Kenya. So if he's coming back to Kenya, and all along we've not even heard the Azimio la Umoja or any of ODM party saying that they are going to stand with Kalonzo Musyoka or either Martha Karua or Jeremiah Kiru or anybody to vie for the presidency coming 2027. Now, Martha Karua say that she is supporting Raila Amolo Odinga to quit the AUC bid. So my question has been, what is really going on? Is it true that Raila Amolo Odinga will be in the ballot coming 2027? If no, then who in ODM party will vie for the position, or who will stand to take the position? Will Babu Owino be able to do what Raila Amolo Odinga could have done, or what Raila Amolo Odinga have done? What is Sifuna saying? Because those are now the people that people are looking at. Like, we have got somebody like Babu Owino and Sifuna. We can't rely on this nomination of somebody like Ali Hassan Joho, Opiyo Wandayi, Ali Hassan Joho, Opiyo Wandayi, Wycliffe Oparanya, and John Mbadi. It's the one of Opiyo Wandayi is not people are not taking it like, okay, people are supporting the Opiyo Wandayi because okay, at the end of the day, at least Opiyo Wandayi have got no scandal. He's a guy that he normally plays his role. He does his work best. So him being elected to being nominated to be a CS has got there's no problem with that. But now the problem comes with people like Ali Hassan Joho. Everybody is against Ali Hassan Joho. Everybody is against Wycliffe Ambetsi Oparanya. And everybody is against John Mbadi. All along, John Mbadi have been fighting to be in the government. And I remember back then, when the names were brought to the parliament, the last name that was just sacked, that were fired by the president, John Mbadi said something that if these are the names that the president have brought, so that because these are the names that the president wants to work with, we better accept and take them to him so that he can work with them, because at the end of the day, all these names are incompetent. No one is competent to work for the government. So that one tells you, according to his speech, that one tells you that this guy wanted to be in the government. But now he has got the opportunity. What is funny, and what I'm failing to understand is that why is it that these people normally rush to celebrate before being vetted at the parliament? Okay, you know, the treasury, perhaps now they'll say that John Mbadi can work at the treasury very, very well. We have got no doubt perhaps he can work. But will these other guys work? Now the question is, what is the stand of people like Kalonzo Musyoka? What is Rigathi Gachagua doing? And I said this thing long time ago, that if Rigathi Gachagua is wise, let Rigathi Gachagua work with Kalonzo Musyoka, because if things might turn upside down up here if they're not very careful. But now what is the problem? What has happened right now is that the table has been turned in front of Rigathi Gachagua, seeing it, but now there is nothing he can do. Four ODM politicians being in the government as CSS. Things are turning, and things have really changed. Rigathi Gachagua could have been very wise long time ago, but now he failed to see. He failed to read, to notice the red flags. The red flag was that the moment William Samoei Ruto turned his back and started working with people like Musalia Mudavadi, Moses Wetangula, that was the red flag. Now people of Mount Kenya, and I think there's also this guy that is supposed to be blamed. The spokesman of Rigathi Gachagua, the governor of Nyeri County, that is Kahiga. Kahiga insisted that William Samoei Ruto must, and he used the word must. He said that William Samoei Ruto must give 6 to 8 positions. In fact, you said 6 to 8 positions of nominees, nominated CSS to Mount Kenya. Reasons best known by him. But I came to realize that maybe it was due to the pressure that was coming from Rigathi Gachagua. He didn't want to communicate directly, but at least he wanted the president to get information that I'm still in the government. I still need this position, because if you fail to give me these, then tutapatana. So all in all, the positions have been given. Let us now wait. Now the ball is in the hands of the CSS. What I know is that the point that now the time is here now that we want to see the work and the capabilities of our members of parliament, because they are the ones that now people are looking at. If at all they will accept someone, it will be okay. If they don't accept the person, then it will be okay. I don't know what to think. That is just my thought. I would also like to know your thought at the comment section. And until we meet again, I've been your host, Boniface Owino. Bye-bye.